bringing the world to your classroom. Welcome to this special preview of the exciting videos that accompany each grade of Scott Forsman's Social Studies. In the wide-ranging collection of video field trips, Social Studies springs to life as you transport your students to exciting places and introduce them to fascinating people. Students gain an up-close and personal view of the wonderful world beyond their own classroom and community. With an easy-to-use videotape player, you take your students on an amazing array of journeys, providing your students with experiences they will find both engaging and thought-provoking. The format of each video segment motivates students and stimulates critical thinking, challenging students to reach out to other places and other times. Plus, the videos reach all of your students with age and grade-appropriate materials. As we begin the journey in the primary grades, the video field trips transport students to visit places and meet students who bring social studies to life. Students examine similarities and differences between their own communities and others. They observe examples of good citizenship and see people making a difference.
My favorite thing about living on a farm is I have a lot of privileges. And I get to run free. I have to take on more responsibilities because I've gotta, I gotta feed the animals and do all that.
We keep our livestock in stalls, and every Saturday morning we go down there and clean them. So it's just like when you clean your room, you're cleaning their room.
A field trip to a soup kitchen with a group of student volunteers demonstrates the importance of helping others.
I intend to volunteer for the rest of my life as long as I can. You know, it's very rewarding.
This is the Navajo spindle.
By sharing knowledge handed down from generation to generation, students see how one generation passes down customs and skills to the next.
Put this on like this, see, on the tip of your spindle. When you're doing this, my mother and like my grandmothers, they tell me that you have to do it toward you because that's the way that the sun comes up every day.
Students are introduced to a variety of cultures, learning about customs and celebrations in other countries. A field trip to Mexico for Cinco de Mayo allows students to compare their own cultural celebrations to others. In the intermediate grades, students take video field trips that begin to stretch their horizons, going to places and meeting people from around the United States and beyond. And along the way, they might meet people who inspire them.
I get up at 5:30 in the morning. Bus picks me up between 6:15, 6:30. When you're blind, sometimes it gets frustrating. Sometimes you have to forget the fact that you're blind. It's not easy, but you have to push it aside.
While inspiration can come from everyday heroes, others could be of historical importance. Students will see how ordinary individuals show extraordinary qualities of leadership and character.
Lincoln's physical appearance was nothing one would expect from the leader of a great nation. He was extremely tall and clumsy-looking. His formidable height of 6 feet 4 inches was offset by his disproportionate weight of only 180 pounds. Nonetheless, Lincoln wore a certain air of dignity and confidence and always commanded respect.
The field trips allow students to witness historic events and observe firsthand the bravery and sacrifices made during times of crisis.
Because it was almost certain that London would be Hitler's target, children were evacuated to the countryside to live with foster parents until the war was over.
Students are eyewitnesses to the guiding voices who have shaped our times.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia,
Students travel to distant lands to observe different people and customs. Along the way, they will see how the past has shaped cultures and countries today. The video field trips are directly integrated with the Scott Forsman Social Studies program. This readily accessible, motivational series introduces your students to the many wonders in the world and provide students with new perspectives on their lives. With the Scott Forsman video field trips, social studies will become the class they will always remember.